Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Aries. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or if parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. We're just using this deck today. This is the Light Seers Tarot. So let's get into the reading, shall we? Angels of love and light, can we please have clear and concise messages? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, what do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. Just cutting up the deck for you now, and then we'll get into the read. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. Interesting. I'm getting the sense of lackluster here. I'm getting a sense of frustration, irritation, annoyance of some sort, somebody wanting to have progress forward but they're not getting somewhere. So there's a sense of feeling the heat and the sense of urgency to be at a particular place, but they're not quite there yet. So this could be either referring to yourself or towards a love interest, potentially. I feel like there was some sort of inconsistency in a connection with you and this person from the past, because I'm feeling like something from the past is needing to be addressed. There may have been some sort of flighty behavior at one point where somebody was kind of in and out the other person's life. There wasn't the sense of, you know, showing of oneself to be at as a presence. I'm getting as a particular strong presence in someone's life. They just didn't necessarily want to be shown as if they are I'm getting too keen for some reason, so they pulled back a lot. And I feel like there was some sort of mind games here. So I feel that you and your person potentially have not had very much movement forward because there's been the sense of backwards and forwards, and I'm getting the sense of aimlessly not knowing what on earth is going on with the connection. You know, there's a sense of more questions rather than answers, okay? I feel potentially that this person, if they are trying to go down this new path, they are trying to, I'm getting charge themselves up. They need to get more energy into their life. This person may feel that certain things have been a little bit stale and they're kind of fed up with this and they just feel exhausted because they just want to close out what they want to close out, okay? Yeah, this person wants celebrations. They want to have a union, reunion, a reconciliation with you here with the Four of Wands. The 1111 card, you could be dealing with a very high level soulmate, maybe even a twin flame here. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy, okay? Strong fire energy, so you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Leo or Sagittarius potentially. And then the Ten of Swords, there has been some sort of heartbreak from the past or a sense of betrayal here at one point, either with each other or in other previous connections, where they may have thought that everything seemed to be a particular way, but it wasn't, okay? Yeah, there was unrequited love between you and this person at some point, or there's most likely unrequited love between your love interest and a karmic partner or a karmic ex here with the Empress in reverse. So somebody that they may have children with, and they're manifesting a new start for themselves, but they're up in their head about doing so. I feel like this person has love for you and passion for you. Look at that with that Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy, but they're not able to give to you as of yet. But they know that you are most likely their kind of future partner, and they want to show to you that you do mean more to them, but you both have gone through some trying times, I'm getting, okay, with each other or in other circumstances. So what can we get here, please, for Aries? What can we get here, please, for Aries? Okay, well, a load's going on here because all of that just came out. Queen of Wands energy showing up again, Queen of Cups, Five of Wands, the Magician, and also the Empress in reverse. So Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio energy with that Magician. I really genuinely feel that there is someone else that your love interest could be dealing with as of right now who's trying to, in a sense, create more havoc in your love interest's life to prevent them from moving on forward, to most likely coming towards you. Yeah, because they don't want a connection to end here with the death and rebirth, but it has ended, okay? or there's definitely been a very strong conversation, potentially several arguments already about a connection ending with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, but the other person, the karmic partner, the karmic ex, is trying their utmost to hold onto your love interest, to keep their own, in a sense, manifestation of what they currently have going on with their sense of stability in their life, and also to make sure that your person doesn't have the renewal in their life that they are seeking, that they are wanting. So in a sense, they're trying to manipulate and control this person by holding them back, and in a sense, preventing them from having that sense of liberation and freedom in their life to go after who they choose to go for, okay? So, yeah, and look, trying to hold them back to resist them from walking away here with the Eight of Cups in a third party situation, and to continue so that they feel unhappy and missing out on true love here with the Two of Cups and the Sun in reverse, okay? Potentially there could be Leo energy involved, maybe even Scorpio, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, guys, okay? So let's get some cards on the table, but that wanted to be seen. I just saw 7:11 on the clock, so you could be seeing lots of sevens, lots of ones. 7:17 now as well, it's a very significant number, okay? Might want to look those up, guys. Victory and success, beautiful, with the Six of Wands. You both will triumph in this connection, or you're both having the sense of victory and success elsewhere in other endeavours, particularly when it pertains to work or career or finances, or I'm getting recognition for a job well done. So in a sense, the spotlight will be on yourselves, okay? And that people are very much watching you both at this time as to how the next kind of progression of your life unfolds, as it were, and detaching here with the Devil in reverse from toxic energy or unhealthy behaviours or patterns or codependency, maybe leaving of a Capricorn, potentially with that Devil in reverse for some. I feel someone is understanding that what they had in the past was not right for them on many levels, and I feel as well that your person's going to have victory in a sense of recognizing who's genuinely there for them and who isn't, okay? So this is really beautiful, guys. I feel like your person wants your connection to be the main, like I'm getting star of the show, to be the main priority. Yeah, they're considering this as a proper investment here with the Seven of Pentacles. You both have waited a long time to be able to have this opportunity to grow together. I'm getting grow and glow here, because this person on this stage is glowing because they have all of this kind of light on them. Maybe you emanate a lot of light, or your person does. I'm getting that's helped a lot. Because obviously when you go from being in the kind of backstage on when you're at the theatre, or you know, you're watching a play or anything like that, anything to do with just being on stage, you're normally having behind the scenes, and it's kind of everything's in the dark as if it doesn't exist. It's all in the sense of effortless, but actually there's a lot that goes on with having someone be up front and centre stage and in the light, as it were. So you have most likely, or your person, have both done a lot of work in the darkness to then be brought out to light, and now it's your time, or it soon will be your time, to get together and actually be, you know, I'm getting the main characters in your story. You always were the main characters in your own story, but you were kind of taking the supporting role rather than the leading role of your life. That's what I'm getting. There's your energy here, Aries, with the Emperor in reverse. So yeah, you may have been in this energy. In a sense, you weren't taking the lead, potentially, or your person wasn't taking the lead to come towards you. But this is where you have been, or your person has been. But because of everything that has been unfolding the way that it has, the Emperor is now coming out upright, or it will be soon. So this person's going to come forward towards you, you know, from Emperor in reverse to Emperor upright, or you are moving towards someone from being an Emperor in reverse to then Emperor upright, which is really beautiful. Okay, what else here, please? I feel like you're getting ready, or your person's getting ready to take that kind of next step forward. I'm getting best foot forward here, best foot forward. Seven of Cups in reverse. There's no more confusion about what somebody wants. They were confused, they were unsure, They may have had a load of options and they may still have a load of options. But I feel like this person is knowing a lot more about what they want now. And they're making plans here. I feel like this person had a big debate in their mind. I just saw 11:11 on the clock, so you could be seeing those numbers a lot, guys. I'm getting this huge indication that this person, you see how they're sitting there? You know, they're in their house, they're in that comfort zone, and they're looking out the window, and they're looking on the horizons. And what they truly yearn and desire is for travel, for adventure, you know, to have that sense of excitement in their life, you know, to be lit up again, rather than kind of just sitting there in the sense, hoping and wishing and praying for that sense of, you know, getting to really fully embrace life. They don't want to sit on the sidelines of their life anymore. They want to have the courage here with the Strength card coming out reverse. They want to, you know, face their fears after a long time that they didn't. Okay. They want to feel brave enough to be able to take that next step. Yeah, and close off a cycle here with the world and to renew a new one, to have that new chapter. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio and Taurus energy. So fixed sign placements, you could have quite a few of those in your chart. Your person does. What else here, please, for Aries? Thank you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Strength in reverse, Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be receiving some very positive news to do with your career. Maybe your love interest is. Maybe both of you are. You know, there's been a sense of stagnancy for a little while now. Having to overcome a lot to be able to get to this point. But I feel like you've both persevered. Yeah. And now you'll be in the spotlight, or you will be soon. I feel like there's going to be travel here. Okay. I'm picking up on kind of like international travel. Yeah. I'm picking up on work visas. That could be something that's significant here. Somebody may want to, I'm getting relocate and move to a different country, potentially for some. I feel like somebody wants just a completely, you know, completely different life from what they've had before. And they're actually excited about the idea of doing this and recognizing that the world is their oyster. I feel like you and your person live at a distance from each other. And I feel like this person doesn't want you to be so far away. So there could be, in a sense, with some of you where you're overseas, or you have this kind of long distance connection, or potentially you don't want to have this long distance connection. So that could be something that you end up talking about with each other. I'm also getting this indication that you and this person may have not had much opportunity to actually discuss what could be in your future together. There's been a sense of avoiding of a topic. So somebody may be feeling a little bit intimidated or scared about the idea of bringing something up about why there was a halt in the connection, why there was a sense of stagnancy, why they didn't put in the work to do with this, that and the third. You know, there most likely was a third party interference here. But you may kind of know a few things to do with this, but you don't know the full story. But I feel like this person is getting ready to come forward towards you and to heal of something with you. But it's been challenging because I feel like you've not had the opportunity in the spotlight, as it were, to actually discuss how, you know, previous circumstances, you know, may have been really quite upsetting. And I feel like you're not in your head about it anymore, or as much as you were before, but it still has been relatively uncomfortable to kind of, you know, live with, and not necessarily getting of certain answers or knowing of certain things. Like, everything has been relatively foggy, like, you know, it's not been upfront and transparent, as it were. So you've not been able to make clear-cut decisions about what's happening or what isn't happening, because everything seems to be a muddled mess. And so therefore there's the extra stagnancy with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And you're hoping that when you do have this all cleared up, you will be able to move on forward in divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune upright. Okay. I feel like there's been some sort of divine interference here as well that has made sure that you and this person don't progress in the way that you're meant to progress at this point in time, because there is something else or someone else that is very much kind of in the mix, that could be in the way of potentially giving you guys the stability that you're looking for with that sense of King of Pentacles and that fresh new beginning with the Three of Wands. Because you're both wanting of this, but there could be something financial that could be in the way here. Maybe for you both. Maybe you both have had issues with finances. Finance and career have been a big issue. Maybe there's been family that's been an issue, maybe even children, maybe losing of a job. I'm getting like losing of a grant, or a sponsorship, or somebody not doing very well in their exams, so therefore they've been trying to retake their exams. I'm getting the sense of being a student again about something, learning of something, but somebody feels like they haven't got the energy to really kind of stick to it properly, but they do have the keen interest there for some reason. I'm picking up on that. Anyway, what's else here for Aries? What else is going on here for Aries? Yeah, this person doesn't want to talk because it's burdening him. Wow, that's so funny. I just saw 17:17 on the clock. I literally had that Mamma Mia song in my head. I don't want to talk about the things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all of my cards. Something to do with all the things we've been through. I don't know if I've just repeated myself on that, but yeah, I'm getting this sense of heaviness with that Ten of Wands, and I was getting that song coming through, and this person they're stressed. Or maybe you're in this sense of stress with that kind of Mamma Mia song. Maybe you're like, oh, it's hurting me. Like, is it really history? Like, are we going through all this again? Like, I put myself out there. Are we going around in circles again? If they are coming back around, will we have our victory? Will things kind of move on forward? Are there going to be times of confusion, like, you know, forevermore type of thing? Or are we actually going to be able to sort this out? Are we going to close it out here with the world or not? Is it something that is actually going to finish? Will we ever have what we're asking for, or what we're wanting out of this? What else, please? What else, please? Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. Because the thing is, something is needing to be said. Something is need to be spoken of here with that Two of Wands about why there was a sense of no progression in your connection beforehand. Yeah, I feel like someone is getting caught out on something that they tried to do in the dark, but it's going to be shown through soon. What else here, please? Aries, thank you. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Yes, so you both have probably had a lot of sleepless nights, and I'm getting have had. So, some of you may be still experiencing this, but I feel predominantly a lot of you are kind of just done with the sense of struggling and stressing and feeling like, you know, anxious or depressed or etc. about certain things, and having nightmares, and, you know, letting your mind kind of go to places where you really don't want it to go. And I feel like your person is just wanting to put in the work with you, but they are stressing because, in the sense, they didn't show of themselves in the best light with you in the past, or were very much, you know, clear about potentially a family home situation, okay, that they were stuck in a karmic cycle with, that seemed to look like everything was great, but it wasn't, with the 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person was bored and frustrated where they were. They didn't really want to be there. They didn't have the emotional fulfillment. But I feel like this person has potentially gone through maybe even a spiritual awakening. Could be dealing with a Virgo. This person has actually felt quite isolated for a long time. So supposedly you would look at this person and they seem to have it all, but yet there was something missing. It was something missing, and they weren't really going where they were wanting to go in their life here with the Chariot in reverse. You know, Cancer's energy. They weren't really feeling that sense of, you know, balance in their life. I'm getting the strong sense of unmotivated, like unmotivated to change things from before. Yeah, in a stalemate energy, feeling stuck here with the Hangman, Pisces energy. waiting and waiting. More Pisces. Wow, double Pisces come out there with the Moon and the Hangman. So your person could have strong Pisces placements, maybe even a Pisces Moon placement. Or maybe you do, or however this resonates, guys. But there was so much that was hidden from you both. And so therefore, this person needed to go through the dark night of the soul, a spiritual awakening. They've had that period of confusion about why certain things didn't move on forward. And so therefore, they needed to know and understand why you most likely have or had your defences up with this person, because they just wanted something more casual with you and you weren't down for that. Yeah, you may have thought that they were some sort of trickster from the past, and you blocked them or stopped communication because of their flighty behaviour beforehand, because they just kind of led with their passion, and you ended the cycle with you and this person. And you may have just focused on your work because you weren't going to be down for the sense of injustice and inequilibrium, like the sense of the imbalance. You weren't going to be down with that. So you knew that you were meant to have more with this person with that Four of Wands energy, but they were the karmic contract here with the Lovers in reverse that they weren't willing to give up at the time, but they, I feel, have given that up. They could be going through something legal right now to do with a home, to do with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, maybe something to do with children, maybe something to do with their work. I feel like if they have been going through this, it's been a very trying time, and they're closing it off, like they're nearly at the end of it, and they're just trying to get their spark back, as it were, before coming forward and reaching out with some sort of communication with you. This person may feel a little bit unsure about even reaching out to you at this point, because in a sense they don't want you to perceive them as a particular way. Yeah, this person has had to go through a breakup, a separation, or a divorce. They may have unfortunately experienced some sort of infidelity in another relationship or another connection with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, so therefore that was really quite painful. That was very hurtful. There was an affair going on, maybe even a whole nother relationship that somebody was trying to hide, keep the sense of secrets, and I feel something's being revealed here. I'm getting a sense of multiple people in the mix, so potentially your person may be quite a proud person, because in a sense they obviously wouldn't want you to kind of know how deeply hurt and what pain that they have actually endured or gone through, or sacrifices, because they want you to see them as strong and capable, rather than you seeing them as weak or vulnerable. Now the sense is there is power and vulnerability, but people don't kind of see that. They're kind of brought up with a particular belief that, you know, if you're coming across as, you know, not the strongest of selves 24/7, that you're a weak person. It's got nothing to do with that whatsoever. It's, you know, it couldn't be further from the truth, actually. But there's, you know, people have these particular ingrained beliefs from, you know, childhood and etc., and community and toxic masculinity and goodness, what else knows what. But what I'm getting here, I'm going to get off my kind of high horse now. I just feel that this person wants to open up to you. They want you and them to kind of see the wood for the trees, as it were, and to really discuss, you know, what happened. This person may not want to kind of dive into that straight away, because obviously it could bring up a lot of trauma or upset for you, or for you both in some sort of way, because there's potentially been a lot of rejection here, you know, one not feeling enough for the other, or vice versa. You may have struggled with the sense of insecurity in the past. I feel as well, potentially this person may be even concerned that you could be too busy right now. You could be too busy kind of doing of your own thing. You're on the move a lot, I'm getting. And this person is just needing to take the time to settle of themselves and their energy before coming forward towards you. They could be in their emotions right now, or they are feeling a lot more balanced after being in their emotions a lot. I feel like this person's following their intuition a little bit more. I'm also picking up on is that if this person comes back around in your life and they wanting to reconcile, which I feel they very much do want this with you, they haven't let you know of this yet, but they will do. They need to come forward towards you, even if they are a masculine. Obviously, we will have masculine, feminine within all of us, regardless of gender or sex, because I'm reading energy here, guys. So if this person was to come forward towards you in a more feminine, in a sense, receptive energy, and being open, and in a sense open to receiving and open to giving, where there's that between the two of you, that sense of alignment, and being in a sense more vulnerable, you know, showing of a softer side, being a little bit more sensitive rather than insensitive or cold, or, you know, I'm getting macho or whatever. This will actually go down better between the two of you when you have this conversation, because in a sense, you know, there's not the sense of like, you know, caring about a bruised ego here. There's a sense of more coming from a place of your higher self rather than from the ego. I feel like your person has had to go through a strong sense of enlightenment in order to come forward and have this conversation with you. But you both have made a lot of sacrifices. You've dealt with delays. You've dealt with selfish people who haven't wanted to really give or do of anything or show of their loyalty to you both. You probably both work very hard in everything that you do, but you haven't had the rewards for it in lots of other ways. And so therefore this may have been relatively depressing for quite some time, because, you know, you're thinking, well, what's the point? I mean, what's the point? But you're actually a lot closer to the finish line than you feel that you think that you are, okay? It's just not revealed to you as of yet, okay? I'm really getting very strongly when we have that Hangman and the Moon both coming out together, in a sense of the conscious but also the subconscious, okay? Both bringing the sense together, very much strong, like 12th house energy. We do have the Pisces full moon, I believe on the 9th or the 10th of September. And obviously once we've finished that kind of full moon cycle, we go back into, you know, the new lunar cycle, as it were, and go to Aries next. So that's going to be a really big deal. So maybe even from the 10th of September, potentially, or around that period of time, few days before, few days after, certain things are going to start being revealed, okay? And this is going to bring a lot of clarity. But I feel potentially your person may be feeling relatively, I'm getting the words embarrassed, I'm getting the words humiliated, and feeling relatively ashamed about certain things. They've got a guilty conscience, or they did have, okay? They have regrets about certain things that kind of carried out the way that they did. I'm really getting a strong indication that you may want to watch the Pisces reading. You may want to watch the Pisces reading because you may have strong Pisces placements, or your person does. So that, I feel, is definitely very important with those both coming out together. That will actually give you some more information. But your person wants to show to you that they are solid. They want to have that spark in your connection again. They feel that you and them are meant to have this time together. This person is feeling, in a sense, upset with themselves, because you may have been, in one way or another, quite reliable and steadfast to this person and shown your genuine self to them, and kind of, you know, you didn't lie to them or try to manipulate them or control them or persuade them or whatever, in whatever way. You didn't force of anything. But this person may have dealt with someone like that elsewhere. And so therefore there's been a massive contrast in this person now recognizing how you were with them and who they've been dealing with and doing, well, the way that came out. So potentially this person was still quite intimate with this person for a while, okay? Yeah. Or even in the sense that they were in a long-term commitment with this person, but then said that they were single, but actually they weren't available. They were still kind of being intimate with their ex or supposed ex at the time, but they weren't with an ex. And they had options, and I feel like this person may have been quite greedy. But not everything was shown to you at the time. And I think and feel that you and this person will eventually have the movement forward, absolutely. But there needs to be some serious decisions made, some serious conversations made. first before you eventually have the strong sense of fun and lightheartedness and etc. with this connection, because it's not been easy. There's been a lot here that's been hidden. There's a lot of mystery or complications. I feel like you most likely dream of this person, or this person dreams of you. You have a strong past life connection with this person. Maybe for some of you even dealing with a twin flame, as I was saying earlier. But this person wasn't willing to put in the work before. They weren't interested. They may have given off the impression that they were interested of having anything to do with you in your life, but their actions spoke otherwise. And so you had to see of their actions rather than the nice words that they were giving to you in the past, and kind of let them be on their merry way. So if this person wants to come back around, then they actually have to properly show it to you, because I don't feel like you're going to suffer fools gladly at all. Yeah, so they have to come forward with something relatively solid, because if they don't, then you're going to be debating about whether to invest in this or not, because, you know, it's your life at the end of the day. You only have one in this particular lifetime as the way that you are, so you have to take it more seriously. And I feel like this person is wanting to take things more seriously with you, but they kind of regret that they didn't do that beforehand. But they see things differently now about your connection. They have a new perspective on this love connection. But you don't know of that, because obviously they haven't come forward towards you with the movement to say of anything, but I feel that they will do relatively soon, okay? But the numbers I'm getting are 888, especially 88, so if you've been seeing lots of those. I'm getting lots of 9s, so 999, lots of 7s, 6s, I'm getting 3s, I'm getting 89, I'm getting 88, I'm getting 78, 87, 98, 97, 67, 76, 81, I'm getting 18, 12, I'm getting 818, yeah. We have strong Leo energy, we have strong Pisces, we got those cards earlier, we got Virgo, those other signs that I kind of read out beforehand, that you may have this in your chart, your person does. But everyone's pretty much here. Earth, air, fire and water. But anyway, so that's going to be the end of the reading. I hope that there was some messages in there that resonated, a few messages, if not the whole reading. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys for doing that. So thank you so much. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and comment down below, and I'll get back to you on those comments. So thank you all so much. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, please hit the like button, the thumbs up, as that does make a huge difference with getting the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. And also it really does help with the algorithm, guys, so thank you so much for those of you who consistently do that. I do appreciate you. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful week. Sending love and light your way. Please take care, and we'll speak to you very soon. So thank you. Bye guys.